Welcome YouTube, this is Kurai no Shujin of 240p Gold. Today I will be showing you our first deck profile. It's a kind of cool little control deck based around the stall meta that you can use. This is basically a casual player's deck. Something for locals. Anyway, we're going to start this off real quick, and the first card we're going to use is Card Trooper. We like to have that little bit of earth, we like to have the mill. It's all good. As a draw engine, I put in 2 De La Cudas. With all the stall, the flip-flop is usually not too big of a problem. As promised, clowns to help control. Dream Clown, pretty basic. If it goes from face-up attack to face-up defense, you get to destroy an opponent's card. This deck is going to focus a lot around one-for-one trade-offs, and not so much around mass destructions or anything. Continuing with the Earth attributing, we're going to have 2 Giant Rats for searchers. 1 Lily. She's just really good. She's great for defense against the really big decks. It makes your opponent think twice. Plus, I love the fact that she gets so huge and just slips under everything. 1 Krebons, because I love tuners. 2 Lava Golems. See if I can get that right. The Lava Golems are here. Basically, get rid of your opponent's Stardust, get rid of opponent's Exceed monsters. It's just great control manipulation, and for the most part, it's not going to hit you. We're going to use 2 Medusa Worms. The original Clown control I helped work on way back when actually ran Swarm of Locusts, and then I saw this card, and I was like, it's Earth, it'll mesh in better, and it does. 1 Grand Mole, because no Earth deck should ever be without him. 2 Swarm of Locusts, my excuse not to play Mystical Space Typhoons. So far it's been working for me. And 2 X-Saber Airbellums to round off my whole monster team here. He's great, he's a good beater, and I just love the fact that he gets under stuff while being a pretty good tuner. And that's our monster section. Next up is going to be our spells. So we're going to go bread and butter, we're going to get that Book of Moon in here. 2 level limit area bees. A great reason not to be afraid of your lava golem, and a great reason that all those synchrocentric, the new samurai can get through it. They play a lot of level 3s, but I still got cards for that here in a second. Level limit's pretty good. I only run 1 Vortex. It's the only mass destruction card you're going to find in this deck, and the reason is the Huge Revolution is over. I don't want to play against it, and I don't want to play with it, so it's fine. 1 Mind Control. Like I said, Xyz, Synchro, got a lot of overlay ability in this deck, and you also have a lot of synchronizing ability in this deck. 1 Monster Reborn, that's pretty basic. Stumbling is my sweet card of doom. This card basically states anytime a monster comes onto the field, if it flips, if it's normal, if it's specials, synchro, exceed, ritual, doesn't friggin' matter. Into defense mode immediately. This pays off big time with the Dream Clowns, and it helps get past exceeds on your opponent's side. Gonna get the traps up here next. I run 1 Compulse. I just think that 1's pretty good as tech. I run 3 Gravity Binds because, again, the ban list blessed this deck. The single Solemn Judgment, 2 Spiritual Earth Art Kuragane, and the reason this card is so good is basically tribute one of your Earth types on your side of the field, bring back an Earth type level 4 or less out of your graveyard, has to be a different card. So, what I'm saying is, you can tribute a Giant Rat on your side of the field to bring back a Dream Clown, but if you tribute Dream Clown, there has to be one already in the discard pile for you to target Dream Clown. But that's fine. It's got a lot of play in this deck. It helps get past your opponent trying to do some really silly things like their own brain or mind control. And it lets you make them lose a target while bringing back another Dream Clown again and getting his ability off again. So I like it. I run 2 Starlight Roads in this deck because Stardust Dragon is perfect. Anytime you can get somebody onto the field that's just going to remove stuff for free, why not get him? And your opponent's going to be looking to get you with the Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, even a couple of the Monarchs like Mobius and Kuraz. I've seen Kuraz running around a little bit lately. Even those can be stopped with this. And then, to round out the deck to 40, 3 zero gravities. Every face-up monster shifts its battle position immediately. Both sides. Great to stall out your opponent. Great that if you overlaid during a stumbling, you can get your small attacks off first, then send in your exceeds. There's no side deck built for this. Feel free to make your own. This is just a casual build. If I was going to be serious, I would have worked my Blade Rabbits into it. Same effect as Dream Clown, just 4,000 by something or 400 by something or other. 4,000 would be amazing on a 2-star. And as far as my extra deck goes, the deck can produce anything from 5 to 9 stars with relative ease. So we go 1 Catastor, 1 Black Rose, 1 Bryonic, 1 Mistworm, 1, 2, 3 Stardust Dragons, because, let's face it, you can normally make the one that you need, but if you have the 2 more for the Starlight Roads, it's just a lot easier on you. And again, don't criticize my exceeds right now. I'm just not cool enough or don't have the time to find stuff like Leviair, so I throw in 1 Gachiga Tetsu. He's perfect for powering up the small guys. Airbellum becomes a 2,000 power striker. And let's just face it, he's really good and he's been played in a lot of decks and he deserves it. These are the 2 that you can trade out for whatever you want. I've thrown in 2 Grenosaurus because, like I said, I just lack better cards in my extra deck, and you know, he works for me, and he puts the stuff back in the graveyard so I can Spiritual Earth Art it back. 117, I love the power plays. 1 Acid Golem, number 30. Number 34, Terabyte. It helps for the overlays and the synchros, being able to take something once per turn. 1 Utopia, on the off chance that you get either your giant rats both on the field, one of them on the field. You're able to use Terabyte to bring something over to your side of the field and use Mind Control in the same turn. There's a couple reasons to having him. And to round it off, to 15, Steel Swarm Roach. This deck is basically, like I said, it's for fun. Me and my friends have been building it since, I want to say around 06. And I've rebuilt it every time that there's been a new ban list, and any time that there's been some new mechanic added to the game. Examples, synchros, and exceeds. I've just been really lazy lately, so I didn't put this up for the last couple of weeks. This was our first video. There will be more. There will be more deck profiles, and we're probably going to start something for either YouTube or iTunes or both, where we basically talk about how we see the game changing, things that happened in the past, and just random topics. And if you have any ideas, send me a message, and we'll get back to it, and we'll try to pump these out as quickly as possible. So rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.